This is a workplace case study. Fictionalized details, real executive patterns. What you're about to hear is not about food or manners or being nice. It's about how people show you who they are before money is at risk. You're listening to Kathie's coaching podcast and workplace case studies. Imagine you've hired me to analyze a business relationship. We go to lunch together, not to socialize, but to observe. This is a real technique I use with founders and CEOs because people are most themselves when they think nothing important is happening. The lunch. We order at the counter. One person immediately dismisses a menu item. I would never order that. It is always bad here. No curiosity, no neutrality, just critique. That matters. Then there's friction about substitutions. Fries instead of onion rings. Jalapenos on the side. Make them fresh jalapenos on the side. None of this is communicated clearly at the counter, but the expectation is that it will be handled anyway. The waitstaff moment. The food arrives. The waitress is blamed for an order she never received. There is no kindness, no assumption of good intent, just correction. As a consultant, this is where I'm already taking notes. Because how someone treats people who can't push back is how they treat people when they think they have leverage. The pattern emerges. The complaints continue about the food, about the service, about other people who complain. There is no resolution energy, just commentary. This is important because this is not stress behavior. This is baseline behavior. The business transaction. Now, let's talk about why this lunch matters. Imagine this is an $80,000 business transaction. Only $5,000 of the product has been used. The remaining $75,000 is returned. The product is taken without confirmation. No receipt, no acknowledgement, no agreement. Weeks later, an invoice arrives for the full amount. No discussion, no clarification, no professional follow-up. Just an expectation that confusion will resolve in their favor. The translation for executives. Here's what I would say to my client. This behavior is consistent. The same person who complains instead of clarifies, blames instead of confirms, avoids direct communication, and, most importantly, externalizes responsibility will do the same in contracts, billing, and conflict. This is not about intention. It's about predictability. The decision. At this point, there are only two options. Implement extremely clear, written, and enforced boundaries. Number 2, discontinue the relationship. What you do not do is continue informal interactions and hope it improves. Hope is not a strategy. Why this matters. Most people lose money, not because of bad deals, but because they ignored early signals that felt too small to name. This is what I do. I spot patterns early while the cost of changing course is still low. All right, that's my episode for today. I trust that you found it useful. If you're navigating a business relationship and something feels off, there's usually a pattern already showing you why. This has been a workplace case study with Kathie. Stay tuned for another episode coming soon to a YouTube channel near you.